Hi friends, welcome to day 4. Let's start with the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See if you can say the name of each shape before I do. Rectangle, square, circle, triangle, oval, star, diamond or rhombus, heart, and hexagon. Did you beat me on any of them? So far we've been learning about the rectangle and the square. And remember, the difference is the square has to have all the sides be the same length. The rectangle can have 2 sides that are longer and 2 sides that are shorter. Today let's talk about this shape. Do you remember what this shape is called? It's a circle. And a circle is a shape that if it was made out of plastic or something along that line, it would roll. If I put it down and it was a real object shaped like a circle, it could roll. Lots of shapes can't roll. For instance, the rectangle can't roll. It might tip over, but it won't keep rolling. And neither will the square. But the circle will roll. Today your homework is to go around your house and see how many circles you can find. You might look at your dishes. You might look on your wall for a clock, maybe a hula hoop. See what kind of circles you can find. And I would love for you to send me pictures on Class Dojo of you finding some circles. So far, we've been learning about 2 letters, the letter A and the letter B. The letter A makes 2 different sounds. It can say a, as in apple, and this character's name is Apple Annie. And both of those words have the a sound at the beginning. A can also say a, as in apron or ape. The letter B makes the sound b, b, as in bunny, bubbles, and this character's name is Benjamin Bunny. Let's practice the signs to make this sound. Put your hand up with your palm facing out and do as I do. A says Apple Annie. B says Benjamin Bunny. Now today you have homework to look for circles around your house. I would also like you to look for the letter B as you're doing your search. So I'd like you to look for the circles that you find and the letter B. If you get pictures, that would be great. So far we've learned 3 numbers. First we learned 1, second we learned 2, and third, yesterday we learned the number 3. Today I'm going to show you a new number, and it might be how old some of you are. It's the number 4. Can you hold up 4 fingers? You hold up all of your fingers except 1. For me, it's easiest to keep my thumb down. You could do it with holding your pinky down, but I have to hold it with my other hand. You could put up 2 fingers on each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which 4 fingers did you hold up? Are you 4 years old or are you 5 years old? If you're 4, then this is your lucky day. I'm going to show you some numbers using this item called an abacus. And it has balls from the top to the bottom. Let's see how many rows of balls it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 10 rows. First, I'm going to move over 1 ball. Now I'm going to move down to the red row. This was the purple row. These beads are purple. They might look blue. They could be blue. They're either blue or purple. The second row is red, and I'm going to move over 2 balls on the red row. 1, 2. How many balls do you think I'm going to move over on the next row, which is kind of a light brown? If you said 3, you were right. 1, 2, 3. 3 balls. What color is my next row? Green. Let's move over 4. 4 green balls. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And up here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count them backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. If I use my 10 frame to show 4, this is a smaller 10 frame than I've been using, but it still has 10 rectangles. Let's count them to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it still has 10. Help me count out 4 magnets. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the number 4. All right, it's time for phonemic awareness. Remember, we'll start with rhyming, and I say 2 words that rhyme, which means they sound the same at the end, and you repeat them after me. You ready? Mess less. Sun bun. Chick stick. Job knob. Sat cat. When I use the word knob, do you know what I'm talking about? Think of a doorknob. On the door, the thing you turn, that would be a knob. There might be a knob on a cabinet or a drawer. You could call it a handle or a knob. All right, our next part is I say a word, and then I say the beginning sound, and then you do the same thing after me. Ready? Put your hand up. Dry. Duh. Went. Wah. Spider. S. Bit. Buh. Tip. Tuh. How'd you do? All right, last part of phonemic awareness is compound words. I say a big word, and then I say the 2 small words that make up the word, and then you do the same thing. All right, the first word is mailbox. Mailbox. Firefly. Firefly. Bathroom. Bathroom. Cowboy. Cowboy. Sunburn. Sunburn. And I use one word that you may not know what it means. It's firefly. Sometimes we call them lightning bugs. They're the same thing. Some people call them fireflies. Some people call them lightning bugs. What do you call them? I call them lightning bugs. Today when we're reading our poem or nursery rhyme, Little Miss Muffet, we're going to follow along with the words that I've written on the dry erase board. When we're reading in our language, we always start up at the top in this corner. This is called the left side. This is called the right side. So we start up at the top, not the bottom, and we go across from left to right. And we read all of those words. Then we go to the next row and we start at the first word and read each of those words. And then we move down and we keep moving along until we get to the very bottom. Today when I'm reading this with you, I'm going to track the words. That means I'm going to point to each word that we're saying. All right, so follow along. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. And do you remember what curds and whey are like? Cottage cheese, that's right. And do you remember what a tuffet is? Yes, it's a little chair like a footstool that might be a little fancier than a plain one. And do you also remember what the word frightened means? Scared. Very good. In this poem or nursery rhyme, there are some rhyming words. Remember when we do the rhyming words? When I say two words and they rhyme? Let's circle the words that rhyme. Muffet and tuffet. Spider, and then there's two words that rhyme with spider, beside her, and way and away. One more thing, the person in this little poem is called Miss Muffet. Would that be a girl or a boy? It would be a girl. Miss usually means a girl that's younger or isn't married. It doesn't always mean that, but sometimes that's what that means, Miss Muffet. When I think of Miss Muffet, I think of a little girl, just because a lot of times the pictures in nursery rhymes show little girls. So Miss Muffet would be a girl. And also the word her would refer to someone that's a girl. See you tomorrow.